Hey Scorpio, Starseed, Lightworkers, Twin Flames and Soulmates. I'm Lorraine and welcome to today's love reading. Now we're just going to deep dive, we're going to jump straight in there and we're going to see what messages the cards have for you today for both you and your person's love journey thus far. So let's dive in there, eh? Let's do this. Alright. So you were coming in with the Devil. And you were also coming in with the Hermit card. Now, just before I bust a move, I'd just like to say I offer 100% money back guarantee for image readings, tarot readings, also the programs, as well as counselling and mentoring, plus advice to help you with union with self and union with your person. If you're interested, details are in the description box. Just check it out, okay? So let's go, let's do this. Now with both these cards coming out, I have to do this in a roundabout way. I'm going to have to break it down even further so that you're able to connect the dots when it comes to both you and your person. Right, now coming in with the Devil card, the Devil card is associated to Capricorn. The planet that rules Capricorn is Saturn, and Saturn rules your 10th house. What you're recognized for, how you're being seen, okay, what people know about you here. And Saturn is actually in Pisces at this time. Now, coming in with the Hermit card, the Hermit card is associated to Virgo. Virgo, the planet that rules Virgo is Mercury. Now Mercury actually rules the 3rd house and it also rules the 6th house. I said 2nd house, but I was mistaken. I just want to make that correction. Now with these two cards coming in here, what it talks about there, it talks about, it's like involvement here, it's like development here, it's from going from one stage in terms of Mercury, the 3rd house, and going to the 2nd stage here. It is coming in as knowing more here, being able to connect the dots. You're coming in, see, Mercury talks about your thoughts, it talks about thinking, it's about education, it's about a higher level of education, hence why I spoke about the going from one stage, a beginning stage, to the next stage here. This is how these two cards are coming in for both you and your person here. You're coming in with intuitive nudges here, you're coming in with your inner knowing actually growing, actually developing here in a sense, and I did say evolving here Virgo, Scorpio. That's how these cards are coming in. Now you do have in your star sign at this point in time, Scorpio, you have Vesta, and Vesta is seen as an asteroid. And how they describe Vesta to be is like the Hermit card here. And what this talks about here in your reading, in terms of what you're learning here, that development here, it's from one stage to another. It's from the primary stage here of education, of communication, of thoughts and the way in which you think, to that development, that evolvement into a higher level of thinking. That's what these two cards are saying here. Well, this is what the Hermit card is saying here. But even though you're getting it here, what I get here is that it's for both you and your person, it's unsettling. That's what I'm getting. There's a fear element here to know what you know what you're beginning to know here. Because in a sense, this is real. There's like belief here. I'm not too sure if you trust it. that you trust in yourself, because this is coming in as the beginning to a higher level of thinking. But this puts you on eggshells. This is why I'm saying it's quite unsettling for you. And so, yes, there is this fear element here, because what it talks about there is that, I don't know if I can say it that way, but you know that you're different to those that are around you. Hence why, with the Hermit card coming in and Vesta in your star sign at this point in time, there's an element here where you retreat here. See, there's facts, all right? And it's a fact that the sky is blue, and you know that. But now you know the truth as to why the sky is blue. And this new knowing is what I'm picking up here. It's creating fear. That's what I'm getting with the Devil card here. So how do I override that fear here? Of course, this is both you and your person. See, it comes in as here, in the past for both you and your person, where you were quite skeptical on your inner knowing here. It's the best way that I can describe it. Trusting in yourself here. And even when it came to your level of communication here, and even your thoughts here in your reading. It's like saying here in your reading is that you see it to be true now in terms of this higher level of thinking. That's how these two cards are coming in. And so, yes, there is a fear factor. I get here that it's affecting the way in which you think, and the way in which you see your environment, the way in which you see yourself and the world around you. There's a fear to trust is what I'm getting. I don't want to delve any deeper. See, and I get here is that it came from an element of curiosity, and for both you and your person, quite inquisitive were you, quite open-minded were you, but there was always that element of skepticism, and it's good that you have an element of skepticism here, okay, where you're not too gullible or you're not too narrow-minded here. You're just in between, and so you trust what you trust. It's a good way to be. It's like something has kind of, it's like a lightning bolt here. Something has sparked it off here in your reading. Things are unpredictable is what I'm getting. You were able to predict here, or you were able, this is both you and your person, you were able to plan things here and it would come in for both you and your person. But what I get here, it's unpredictable. And it may have came in as a plan here. The fear to be seen, the fear to be different. That's what I'm getting here. And so one has retreated. That's what I'm getting. hence why unsettling, hence why walking on eggshells. So what's right, what's not right, what's the truth, what's not the truth here. You're coming in like that here in your reading. See, I get here with those two cards is that for both you and your person, you're on your own. And you have to figure this out for yourself. That's what I'm getting, Virgo. And it is proving to be a little bit unsettling here. That's how it's coming in. All right. Like I said, reach out. My email is in the description box below. Now, you were coming in with the Seven of Cups. You were coming in with the Page of Swords. And you were also coming in with the Ace of Pentacles here. So everything that I spoke about here, this is what's unsettling here in your reading. This is why you're walking on eggshells here. So what is it that what do I believe here? See, coming in with the Seven of Cups, here in your reading, it's coming in as there's so many choices here, so which choice is the best choice for me? When you're coming in with the Page of Swords here. See, with the Page of Swords, you're actually, well, how I'm seeing the Page of Swords is coming in as the third house here. And when you're coming in with the third house, it talks about your primary level of education here, your primary level of communication here. So it's only, I call it an everyday language here. And so that you know, and you understand, excuse me, this is both you and your person, you understand that everyday language here. How you communicate to people. It can be seen as effective communication because it's straight up. There's no blurred lines here, and it's about what you see, what you think here, what you've learnt. So you know about yourself and what you've learnt. But what it also talks about here in terms of the Page of Swords here is that there is another level, which is why I spoke about that involvement. This is why I spoke about that development here. And what I get here in terms of the Ace of Pentacles for both you and your person is that you kind of get it. You kind of get it here, but still not able to communicate what you have. Out of fear here, coming in with the Devil card. Out of fear of being different here. Or the fear to be seen a certain way by others here. And yeah, that can happen. So what do you believe here? How do I get through this here in your reading? Am I on, it's all coming in as, am I on the right track? Am I thinking correctly? Coming in with the Page of Swords and the Seven of Cups. But what you have to be mindful of here, see, I get here with the Page of Swords, like I said, it was about curiosity. It's coming in that way. It was about being inquisitive here. And you went there. That's what I'm getting. Both you and your person, you went there, but then you pulled back. That's how these cards are coming in. But when you went there, bear with me, this is roundabout. When you went there with a skeptical mindset here. May have even been narrow-minded. You could have also been gullible here or naive. Being narrow-minded and skeptical may have been seen as gullible and naive, but something come in here. That's what I'm getting, Scorpio. Something came in and it just changed everything. About you. Hence why you get the Ace of Pentacles here. But what it also talks about here is, should I take it? Should I invest? Should I go in that direction? And which direction am I going into? See, with these Seven of Cups, what it can talk about there is that you've got these opportunities in front of you. here, how can I explain it? Let me explain it as chocolate, Okay, so you've got the peanut chocolate, you've got the raisin chocolate here, you've also got rum chocolate, you've got the flake here, you've got the picnic, you've got the Moro bar. So they're all the same, And they're the common theme there is that they're chocolate. But each one has a specific, it's built a specific way, it's made up of different ingredients here. And so coming in with the Page of Swords, you're kind of trying to figure out which one is for you here, which one is going to help me to develop. That's what it's saying. This is both you and your person. Which one am I going to invest in? The Ace of Pentacles here. See, what the Ace of Pentacles is talking about here is, yeah, I do want to learn it here. But which one am I going to choose? That's what it's saying. But each one requires you to come out of a comfort zone, and that's quite unsettling here. Each one, there's a fear element here. There's a fear element here, Scorpio. So let's see what's the next step. You know, and I spoke about that development, that evolvement here, but what are you going to develop into? It's coming in like that. Okay. Okay, you have the Five of Cups, you have the Six of Pentacles. And you have Judgment here. Alright, Five of Cups, Six of Pentacles here. So, and you have Judgment. The Judgment card is associated to Leo, but it is also associated to Mars here. All right, let me keep going here. So, okay. Yeah, exactly what I was saying here for both you and your person. The fear to be different here. The fear to be seen as different. The fear to be you, in a sense here. Well, to go towards what makes you happy. Because it does mean leaving a past behind. You are getting some hardcore intuitive nudges. With the Six of Pentacles and the Judgment card. What I get with the Six of Pentacles here is that it just keeps coming back in. Here, you can avoid it. You may be even trying to avoid it with the Five of Cups. See, I do get here that you only saw it one way. You only saw your person one way. They only saw you one way here. But in actual fact, you know, when I spoke about that development, I spoke about evolving here. It's like going from the third house and going into the sixth house, because there's a difference in the level of thinking and the level of communication and thoughts here, and also education here. And the Judgment card is talking about here, coming out of the past here. I do get that. A fear to come out of your comfort zone, to follow well, to trust in yourself. Here in your reading. See, what you're reading is also talking about coming in with the Five of Cups. It's kind of coming in as regret here if you don't take the opportunity. And I do seem to think that's why you are where you are in terms of the Devil card and also the Hermit. There's the fear not to move and the fear to move here. Either way, it's fear here. You're trapped in fear. Your person is trapped in fear. That's how these cards are coming in. It does talk about here, when you're coming in with the Devil card, is you have to work at it. It's not going to change overnight. You have to work your ass off for it. What you are wanting here. What are you wanting to do here? It's like, oh, I want to go this way, oh, I want to go that way, or, you know, in terms of the chocolate here. Yeah, they've all got good things about the chocolate, see, but coming in with the Page of Swords here in your reading, well, then you need to focus on the Page of Swords here, on yourself is how it's coming in. Because it does talk about evolving here to make a better decision, is what I'm getting. Because what you put out is what you're going to get back in, and that may be something that you've realised or you've found out about here in terms of the Ace of Pentacles, in terms of connecting the dots here, because it is about you here. Yeah, it is about changes, but these changes have to do with you in terms of the Pentacles on the board. I really get here with the Ace of Swords, with the Page of Swords, is that you've got to come at this from your point of view. You've got to open your mind up here. It's coming in as the new way forward here, so check out the details in the description box. You're coming in with the correct path to spiritual enlightenment. That's how I see these cards. Alright, so let's see what the advice is. The Four of Cups. Alright, so what did we come in there with? We came in with 12. We're coming back in with 7 of Cups here. So, if you're coming in with the 7 of Cups, then this is either you or your person. What it talks about there is an ego death. It's the best way to say it here. So you know the truth about your person and you know the truth about yourself. So to come out of the 7 of Cups is to go through the ego death, to release here. Release what you're holding on to. Release your mindset here. Face the truth here so that you can restart this over again. But this time you're going to be a lot more stable in yourself. Hence the development, hence the evolvement here. Evolvement, it's coming in as evolving here. What is the correct path? What path should I be on? It's kind of how your reading is coming in, and this is for both you and your person here. It's coming out of a past cycle, the past program. See, it's coming in as you're only seeing it one way here, Scorpio, when in actual fact there's another way in which you can do this. Alright, I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch you later. Bye.